That took longer than I expected to load. There is supposed to be accelerated disk access and emulation, but possibly there's something that's... Oh, anyway. Hello everyone, this is Arafellin playing Koronis Rift for the Atari 8-bit systems. Going through the Atarimania Top 25. This is from Lucasfilm Games. Or was it Lucas Games? Either way. Point is, they've been on this list a number of times, so apparently they made some pretty good games. This is a spacefaring scavenger type excellent salvager. So the idea is you're this guy who's on a spaceship traveling around. You've come across this unexpected planet. The charts say there's nothing there. You take a closer look at it. It's looking an awful lot like what legend has is the experimental testing grounds of an ancient civilization from hundreds of thousands of years ago. So should be all sorts of strange and wild experimental technology here. Like nothing that's been seen in ages. So I'm pressing the fire button. Looks like it's doing more loading. I have the manual up to the side here because I'm probably going to need it. There is a lot going on here. Okay, spacebar is pause. That's pretty standard for games of the era. So, see the parts of the screen. This apparently is your targeting cursor, which would help you with targeting. You can move that around with the joystick. This is your view screen in the middle here. You press the joystick button to shoot your ship's lasers if those are on. Cursor also allows you to activate the functions in the message area down here, so call ship and loot Hulk. Make a selection, put the joystick down to the bottom, the cursor goes into that area. Okay. Loot Hulk lets you loot the remains of an ancient thing. Call ship lets you get picked up by your... basically you have a ship that's circling around while you're on the surface trying to salvage stuff. During an attack, communication is not permitted. Selecting Add Module will let you install whatever is in C here. So something at the bottom. View the cursor from that, put it back in the thing to operate the rover. You can hold up to 6 systems in the module area, so we have these 2 currently. See if it tells me what the icons are further down. Okay, so this is lasers. This is shields. I'm not sure what the other icon is. That probably means they're working fine. What's the stuff at the top? We have these 6 displays at the top here. So K and L. Okay, this is a directional display. Glowing indicator will appear when there's nearby technology that points you towards it. Drive status is M and N. This is the status of your rover's main engines. Green indicates full normal operation, full power. Red says they stalled. Below it, there's a speedometer in meters per second. Power reserve display. This is your total energy charge, ready for use by your main weapon system. To the right is the amount of energy each shot will use, so... Okay. I'm guessing... Pretty sure that's the bar that shows how much you have. This bar is how much it uses, and this is your weapons indicator. Shield display is on the far right. That displays the current strength of your chroma quantized shields in all 6 fire frequency ranges from red to violet. Fully black means it's been depleted, and any further hits will destroy your vehicle. X and X. What are X? Okay, 2 special display screens are these rainbow things. Designated for systems that require operational displays, maps example. So that's based on other stuff you have at the bottom, apparently. Control, press forward to turn on your drive, pull it back to turn off, turn left or push left or right to turn in those directions. Simple. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look right. I don't think it likes me pausing. Okay, this looks like a hawk here. Danger Guardian saucers approaching. Okay, are they showing to show up on the display? Yep, there's one. Okay, you can shoot them. That looks like it worked. All clear, no other enemies. Alright. Can I loot the hawk? Am I not close enough? Danger Guardian saucers approaching. Yeah, I don't like how this seems to have glitched out. Oh, there we go. Loot hawk. I got something, it looks like. Oh, that's where I put it. Alright, all clear again. Let's see if looting works now. Come on. Loot hawk. Repo Tech Robot acknowledges request. And I got... Okay, the Hulk is now not there. I'm not sure what I got. Actually, I'm going to reset the system because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. So give this a minute to load. Yeah, that's a nice low-color title screen. High resolution. Got the Guardian saucers there. I think that's supposed to be your salvage mech at bottom right. And on the left is one of those Hawks. In any case, your final objective... Okay, so it's called Koronis Rift. The planet has a series of rifts on it. The higher the rift is, the more dangerous it is, the more interesting stuff tends to be there. Your final objective is to get to Rift 20 and destroy the saucer base that's generating these saucers so that you can, just have your pick of whatever's on the planet without having to worry about fending them off. You can also, apparently, if you want, leave before then, take what you've gotten, and, kind of call it a day. Okay, so there's a hawk. I'm not getting the weird glitchiness. I can loot the hawk. Repo Tech acknowledges request. So it goes over there, grabs what it can find. Add module. That's new shields, I think. Alright, let's try and either move or at least get the saucer where I can see it. The top right is supposed to be a compass, or top left, rather. So we'll kind of angle that towards something. There's a mountain there. Can I kind of go around it? Maybe go over it? Doesn't look like you can go over it. That's to be expected, I'd think. There's something here. That's probably what I'm looking for. But there are saucers in the area, so I can't loot it right now. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There, got the saucer. No other enemies in range. Let's loot this and see what happens. Repo Tech Robot acknowledges request. Alright, and once this is done, I think I'll call the ship and see what that does. I can add a module. Nope, I need to deal with the saucers before I can call the ship. There it is. Where'd it go? Notice my radar does not seem to indicate where the hostiles are, just where the useful tech is. Which I guess makes sense. This is meant to be more of a salvage thing than a combat thing. Okay. All clear. Call ship. Tractor B-bomb entering scoutcraft. Okay, so here's another screen we have. When you're on your ship, you have a different screen. There's a view window offers a closed circuit image of the science droid. There's a conveyor belt along here that transports into digital systems, and then out of the storage area to view inventory, position the cursor in the view window, and move the joystick left or right. That's not doing anything. Okay, put something on the belt. I can analyze it. This is pretty good animation. Efficiency 11%, power 15%, value 70. So I can select a thing to put it in there. The one I just had on there before was shields, I think. This one is... Let's find the icon. Generator. Standby power. Okay, so I'll put that back on. Yeah, you can dismantle things for money, I think. Yeah, that will dismantle the system and record its function for later sale. Analysis evaluates the power and efficiency of something. There's the lasers I started with. If I analyze those, it'll tell me how powerful those are. Efficiency 10%, power 2. So, not terribly impressive. Exit ship lets you go back to the planet for further exploration. End trip is basically end game. Go back to your home planet with what you found, which lets you save, load, or end. Let's exit ship. Go back to exploring. You can go to the same place you were. So stay here keeps you on the ship here. The same rift takes you back to where you were just exploring. Next rift lets you go ahead by 1, and skip 1 moves you ahead 2. So let's go back and explore the same rift. There was something else here. You can tell from the indicator in the top left. All right, you need to get the cursor into the view screen area before you can move. Yeah, those come pretty frequently, don't they? And all clear. I guess I lost them. There was a mention in the manual about they'll sometimes lose you around mountains. Oh, this looks like what I'm trying to find. Kind of looks like a duck. Okay, where's the saucers? There. Alright, all clear. Turn back to the Hawk and loot it. I said loot. There. It seems like going back and forth between the view screen and the menu is a little finicky. Okay. And there's more saucers. Try to find another Hulk before going back to the ship. There's a low motor noise in the background at all times. There's a Hulk. This one kind of looks like a scorpion. Alright, where is that saucer? There it is. This one looks big. Right, it was just that close. Taking hits. Come on. There. That was pretty hard to hit. I'm not sure if it was the range or what. Alright, let's try and glue this too late. Stubborn little buggers, aren't they? You can see why you'd want to destroy the source of those. Alright, looks like it replaced one of my systems. So, let's see what this is. Analysis? That looks like a battery. Let's check the icons in the... yeah, that looks like the power reserve system, except... or symbol, but mirrored. So, probably mirrored doesn't matter. So I have laser shields, generators, and power reserves now. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Let's try the next drift. We're on Rift 2 now. It looks largely the same. Of course, you'd expect that. Very bumpy terrain. Alright, let's see what this has. And it crumbles away. And I don't have lasers now? I feel like I must be doing something wrong if it keeps replacing things instead of putting them in empty slots. Anyway, if I don't have weapons, I can't fight off the enemy saucers. And if I can't fight them off, then I'm in trouble. Let's try hugging the mountain, see if that shakes them off. Nope. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. It feels like there's a good game in it, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Well, there's another Hulk. For what that's worth. Yeah, I think the best I can hope for at this point is to try to run away, and that's not working. Frame rate while moving is pretty low, but there is a lot of animation going on. And at least pretending to be 3D, so that's going to take a lot of toll. That's asking a lot of a fairly primitive processor. And for what it is, this is surprisingly smooth. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to shake that off. Which means I'm pretty much stuck in not being able to do anything. I'll try a little longer, but might as well see what happens when you get destroyed. Yeah, the talk. Oh, and now it's all clear. Alright, let's call the ship. I don't suppose I can get back a laser from here? Yeah, what symbol is this? This is, yeah, I don't recognize that. It doesn't seem to be in the manual. Anyway, what's analysis say? Efficiency 20, power 20, value 420? Right, but what is it? Let's try manualing. I got 990 kilocredits. Again, whatever that means. And you can't go back to a previous rift, apparently. You can stay on the same one, you can go to the next one, you can jump over one, but you can't go back. So I'm guessing there's a kind of a balancing act going between, do you want to stick where you are, clear it out as much as you can before moving on? Do you want to jump forward, go into more difficult stuff, probably get better loot? Yeah, you can't do your looting thing while there are enemy ships nearby. I'll just sit there and let it hit me. Which it actually seems to be fairly bad at. And I guess they can't be too good or you wouldn't have a chance. But yeah, you're not equipped with lasers, you can't shoot back. Yeah, that's a nice effect. Ending Rift 2 score 990. Not a great score. Yeah, I feel like there's something I'm not getting with equipping stuff. Oh, I'm back on the ship, so I guess you continue from, well, looks like the beginning at this point. I think you want to select the slot for it to put the thing in. And there. So I now have 2 different shield modules, I think. I can't tell how you decide which one is active. Or maybe they both are? That seems unlikely. Yeah, got the saucer. Follow the compass to the next thing. And of course there's another saucer coming. I wonder if this is randomly generated or if it's the same every time. Because this looks familiar where the placement of this is. Or possibly if it is random, it's the same seed until you reset. Oh, there's the saucer. And it's... where is it? Yeah, also the engine stays on until you pull the cursor back to the bottom of the view screen. Okay. Loot Hulk. Pick a different slot. Wait for that to come back. Add module. Alright, that I think was the generator. Try and get to the next Hulk before engaging. Yeah, I feel like this is going a little more smoothly now that I have more of an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, there's that duck-looking one again. There we go. All clear. And try and get one more thing before returning to the ship. Yeah, you're pretty much constantly under attack. Which, if they're trying to protect the planet from unauthorized personnel, that makes sense. Doesn't make it any less annoying, but it makes sense. Oh, all clear. Oh. Yeah, it seems like you really need to be holding down to get it into the bottom bar. Alright. Let's see what we've got. So that's a battery. That's a radar. That's lasers. There's two different shields in two different colors, apparently. Let's put them both on the conveyor, if I can do that, and try and analyze them. Okay, so this one, which I found, has a greenish color to it, which may matter. 11 efficiency, 15 power. And this one, which I started with, is 12 efficiency, 12 power. I don't know exactly what those numbers mean. Right, switch back to the other one, put it on the ship. Okay. Yeah, this robot is very well animated. Let's dismantle that, even though it's not worth much. Anyway, I think that gives a pretty good idea of how the flow of the game goes. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing, and I don't really understand some of this equipment, but yeah, there's a lot going on here. I definitely feel like this part would benefit from a mouse interface as well as the menus. But that wasn't really an Atari thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm just not quite sure what I'm doing. It feels like something you could sink a lot of time into, though. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this week. This has been Arafellan playing Koronis Rift, which was, check my notes, number 18 on the Atarimania Visitor Top 25 for the 400 800 XLXE systems. Thinking about doing a Zelda Link to the Past randomizer run next week, possibly an Enemizer, because that's what I've been watching recently, but not decided yet. We'll find out when the time comes. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Feel free to check the archives, like, follow, subscribe, share, whatever else.